The only way Usher should be feeding your wife cherries if he jump shooting them. Like, yo, you crazy? And you better not try to catch one either.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
I'm Rudy Gay, back again.
You know what it is, your boy Kaz, a.k.a. Younger Goosey and Rice, and this is always Sports and Entertainment Original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Melo, we got a great guest in here today.
Yeah, we got a good guest, man.
Yes,
we got
sir.
a good guest. This is a good guest for our 7 p.m. show. But as our fans know, here on 7 p.m., we like to chop it up with all kinds of people who kill it at their craft, be it basketball, rap, TV, and film. For this episode, our guest comes from the world of stand-up comedy. His 4-part comedy special series, The Domino Effect, has over 30 million views combined on YouTube. And he's currently on his I've Got a Story to Tell tour, hitting 50 cities in the country. Please, please, please give it up for the crazy, crazy, hilarious, my brother Ali Siddiq.
Yeah.
Peace. Welcome to the show.
Man,
Welcome to the couch.
Yes, sir.
Man, thank you all for having me, man. Let me add something to them credits, man.
Talk to
And
him.
I'm very proud of this because I've been grinding at it for a minute. I thought I should have got 4 in a row, but New York Times, Vulture magazine named Domino Effect 3 the #1 comedy special for
I peeped
2024.
that, yeah.
That was a dope.
Congratulations on that, man.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
And it's weird. I've been #2. I've been honorable mentioned on there, but it's something different when you're #1.
The top spot hit a little different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Because last year I was like, I don't care what they say. They honorable mention me out of nowhere. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't need it. And then #1 came. I woke up that morning like, oh, they finally got it right.
Now it's justified.
You
That's
know what I'm
solidified.
saying? But it was a cool thing because, you know, being in Houston, a lot of times Houston, the South, we get looked over in a lot of things, you know, and comedy seems like they'll say New York is the Mecca or they'll say DC or LA. But just because you in those spaces don't mean that you the best at what you do. Like I never left the crib. So I stayed in Houston and I always thought my talent is dope enough that they'll come to me.
Right.
And 27 years, they've come, whether it's Showtime or HBO or whatever network, they've always come and like, yo, you want to come do something with it? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, but I'm not leaving here. And I'm not going somewhere else to start over.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because I'm not under that. You know how some people say a prophet is not love in his own home or welcome to
Indeed.
whatever that doesn't make sense though.
Right.
Because why wouldn't you be loved in the place that you started? That it only makes the perfect sense.
I always feel like if you can't conquer home, you can't really conquer anywhere else. You got to have some place that you lay your head at, and you know, especially in comedy, whether it's music, whether it's sports, like I like that we're getting back to being very regional, right? Like I felt like comedy was very homogenized for a while. I felt like music was very homogenized for a while, but you know, when I watch your stand-ups and listen to your stand-ups, man, I'm like, that is a Texas boy right there. And I like that though. Like I don't like feeling like everybody is just sort of trying to chase the same thing that's hot. Like we live in this world where, you know, obviously the internet has been incredible for you, but like we have all this choice. Well, I don't want to listen to somebody who sounds like everybody else. Like
social media, everybody sound the same. Basically.
Give me a perspective. That's what stand-up comedy is all about. Like I want to hear somebody's perspective from a different place, and you've been killing it for a long, long time. So I'm really glad you're here today, man.
Oh
It's
man,
awesome.
thank y'all very much. Man.
Now you get to watch the Rockets a lot, man, being down there.
I told Carmelo. Yo, man, bruh, okay, I can start it over.
Yeah.
I couldn't even wait to tell him. I couldn't wait to see him and tell
me
him.
up and say, yo, peace, brother. Let me talk to you real quick.
So, Knick fan, forever. And what's crazy is one of my favorite Knicks I cursed out in Houston in the luggage store. Bruh.
Wait, who was it? Which Knick was it?
I'm getting ready to do this special called Conflict. Everybody who I done got into it with, that people would never think. I done got into it with like 4 NBA players.
Oh God.
4.
Over what?
They be wilding. Okay, how tall is Scottie Pippen?
6'7"? 6'8"?
6'7", 6'8". Are you supposed to be in a Mustang? I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna tell the rest of the story later. But are you ever supposed, at 6'7", are you supposed to be in a Mustang, the 2-seater jump?
If there's no backseat, no.
They push the seat back.
Yeah.
We get into it in Houston.
Okay.
Scottie Pippen is in a Mustang, right? I speak to somebody. He got his face off. I don't recognize who he is. He got his face all frowned up. I'm like, yo, what you frowning for? And he get out the car like, yo, what you say? And I said, Scottie Pippen, you stuffed in a Mustang? And me and my boys just start laughing at him. And he mad. I'm like, yo, all you gonna do is get beat up out here? Why are you in a Mustang? So I'm in the luggage store.
Okay.
My favorite Nick, Patrick Ewing. My man GT with me. And we walking in the Galleria. We walk by. I say, yo, Patrick Ewing. Yo, G, I'm finna go ask Pat for a picture, man. I love Patrick Ewing from Georgetown. Oh, I had the part and everything. Way before Larry Johnson. I go in the luggage store, very humble. Patrick Ewing, I'm a huge fan, brother. If it went in trouble, you mind, take a picture. Patrick looked at me like, if you don't get out of my face.
Rude boy.
The Jamaican jumped out real quick.
Yo. So I say, cool. I walk out the luggage store, about 10 steps. I say, yo, G, can't take it, can't do it. Go back in your luggage store from the jump. As soon as I walk in there, yo, fuck you, Patrick Ewing. Yo, nigga, how you not gonna give me no picture, nigga? I had your part and everything, nigga. I bought them ugly ass shoes, the big ass Ewing boots, nigga, the on the back, nigga. Had 4 or 5 pair of them. Nigga, fuck you, Patrick Ewing.
Understandably so.
This must have been recent then.
No, this is like 11 years ago.
Okay, so pretty
I'm
recent.
like, yo, bring your tall ass in the goddamn hallway, nigga. Man, Patrick's looking at me like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with no man?
People out here bugging, man.
I'm tight about this picture.
Yeah.
And this is when in the Galleria, the security, they wore these hats, like Canadian hats.
Okay.
Canadian Mountie hats.
Okay.
Dude know me. He come over, yo, Lee, if I have to arrest you in here behind this shit, I will, bro. And I'll deal with it later. But you're not gonna let me lose. I'm not gonna lose my job behind this. Patrick don't want no picture with your short ass.
Did you ever get to run into him again?
No.
Nah. Well, you out
I'm
here,
sorry.
man.
I'm sorry, Patrick. I was tripping.
Somebody told you no before?
Yo, yep. Actually, who was it?
Basketball player, like
Growing up? So you remember.
I'm saying in the league, like it's just in general.
Me
like,
in the league?
yeah, you ever asked somebody for autograph?
Like Jordan or somebody.
Like a legend.
Like before?
Yeah, that came.
Yeah.
before.
Okay. So yeah. So you remember? So like the Wizards used to come to Baltimore Arena and play.
For sure.
So Mom's had I don't know how she got them. She got tickets for me. So yeah, they was playing the
What you
Charlotte
laughing
Hornets.
for, man?
But you already know what's gonna happen.
Just go bad.
So I don't know how we get in the back
Yeah.
like after the game. So I'm talking who else? Grandmama, all them. You know what I mean? So Alonzo Mourning come up.
Man.
I said, can I please get an autograph? Back then it was autograph. You know what I mean? He looked at me, he said, like that, right?
Damn.
My older sister said, that's why he gonna bust your ass when he So from then on, I did not like Alonzo Mourning.
Yo.
Every time I saw him, I tried to dunk on him.
That's it.
Bro.
You ever caught him?
Get him?
Huh?
You ever catch him?
No, I never caught him. He can block some shots.
Yeah.
That's what he
You
do.
could
That's
still
why I asked
yammed
that.
on him.
I tried.
I got a low-key similar story. I went to the first New York Liberty game at the Garden. I might have been like 8, 9 years old. And Inside Stuff was my favorite show. And I seen Ahmad Rashad. I was like, oh snap, Ahmad Rashad.
Damn.
Can I get an autograph, take a picture, da-da-da.
Nah, Marty.
Ahmad looked at me. I couldn't have been older than 10 years old. Ahmad Rashad looked at me and gave me the most disrespectful fuck out of here.
Them old niggas be mean.
But you know what came into the clutch though? His wife was there.
Them old niggas be mean,
She
bro.
was.
Miss Huxtable was right there. She's like,
I would've tried to get her
baby,
autograph.
go ahead and sign the autographs. She's like, baby, come on, they kids. She took our picture, signed the autograph. It was beautiful. Ahmad finally signed the autographs. Me and my brother was like, yeah, all right.
See how H-Town is? See how Houston is?
Man,
See?
look.
She from Houston.
That's not something how she sounds.
Yeah.
That's my first crush.
Yo, bro.
Miss Huxtable?
What?
I hear that.
Mine was Diana Ross.
You
I'm older than you. I'm 51. Boy, Diana Ross singing in Central Park, and that rain was hitting it, and that red dress was all on her body. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Man, Miss Huxtable, man, I didn't know what I was going to do to her, but
No, so I was too young to realize. I didn't put two and two together because she was still Miss Huxtable in my head. I was like, she just kind of appeared out of nowhere. I was sitting there.
The mist was throwing you off.
Right.
She was the moms,
She
though.
appeared out of
That's crazy
nowhere.
how
I just
y'all
saw
was looking
Ahmad
at the
Rashad. I was
moms
like,
that. She was the hood moms, though.
Bro.
Man.
I still remember the way she
Little
smelled.
young
like,
badass niggas, man. Thinking crazy.
I wanted the moms.
Hey, man, she was hot.
it's too sweet.
You Rudy age talking about Rudy on the Cosby talking about Miss Huxtable. That's crazy.
Rudy, you know everybody in the league love cracking jokes, right? And obviously we got stand-up comedian here, and there's a ton of funny players in the league. If you had to come up with a comedy night, a comedy show, a comedy festival of 5 of the funniest dudes in the NBA, could be past, present, whatever, who would be the 5?
First person to come to mind is Tony Allen, man. You've been around Tony?
Yep.
And what makes people for me, what makes people funny is they don't know they funny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Tony just do
Just
anything.
natural.
Bro, I remember we were on, after shoot around, we go eat and stuff. So we on the elevator. We jabbing each other. It was another teammate, I forgot his name. But he had said something about Tony. Tony looked at him. He said, boy, I hope you farted. I was like, what you mean? He said, because I can't be your breath, bro. I hope you farted. It's crazy.
Out of nowhere, it's crazy.
I hope you farted, bro.
All right, that's one. That's one.
I don't know if I told this story before. Travis Outlaw. I remember we were on the bus one time. In the back of the bus, we just laughing and joking.
That's Comedy Central right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, cuz, this is right when DM started jumping on.
Mm-hmm.
So DeMarcus Cousins, he say, man, why only fat women DMing me? Slide in my DMs. Travis say, hey, cuz, big recognize big. I fell out, bro.
NBA buses in locker rooms is quick. It's quick hits.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's quick punches real quick. You know what I mean?
It's roasting. It's just
that's how I'm trying to
Yeah.
funny niggas. Because of who I love at comedy, if you giving me that, putting me back in that same environment of thinking of we can go back and forth. I can give you 100 jokes straight. Nigga, don't play with me. I can 100 straight.
And not take it personally, too.
Give a nigga 100 straight.
I think that's the biggest
We give
key,
you
right?
100 straight jokes.
Yeah.
If you can run off like that, then I respect you at. You know what I'm saying? Outside of being a professional comedian.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you could run off jokes just off the top and you could crack on anybody at any given time, nigga better not say nothing to you.
Nothing.
A nigga that's scared to come around you, that's the nigga that's funny, right?
But you gotta
leave that. You gotta leave them alone.
We around each other so much.
Low, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gary Payton a funny nigga.
That nigga there funny.
OG Gary Payton.
Yeah, the OG.
Not Junior. Not
The
Junior.
old head. nigga,
Funny. All is funny though.
All of Vernon Maxwell.
Vernon Maxwell's hilarious.
Vernon Maxwell's hilarious. Vernon called my phone, and he just talking to me, and I'm like, how you get my number though?
See what I'm saying? See, they funny niggas right there. Vernon Maxwell is a funny nigga.
Yeah, I want you to come to my podcast.
Who else?
I heard Kawhi is hilarious. Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, just because you wouldn't expect
Yeah, he dry.
to say nothing. You know what I mean? You go from being a mute for
dry.
2 days and he say something funny. It's like,
You know what I mean?
Dry humor. Yeah. I was like, you can see on his face. He's just like,
Yeah, whatever.
It's like whatever. Them cornrows was crazy. I don't know how y'all wasn't tearing his cornrows up the whole time. Yo, it's like he wasn't getting them done at one point. He was like, yo, I'm just out here.
That was his fuck you phase.
Yeah,
man.
he was just like, yo, I'm hurt, so I ain't doing nothing.
Man.
That was his fuck you. Let me ask you this, though. What city got the best comics?
Houston.
Got the funniest niggas, not the funniest niggas.
I'm always say Houston, because it's, known and unknown.
Unknown, no, funniest.
Man, Houston got a, it's rapid fire. You got a lot of cats because, like you were saying, because it was a good dynamics to me. So you telling me the NBA back of the bus is the same as the middle school, high school back of the bus?
Yeah, you just going
lunch table.
So because you gotta be cool as hell.
At all times, the plane running into the court or the game, halftime on the bench, like it's shit going on.
Bro, don't do nothing
at
stupid.
all times.
At all times. You can't do nothing stupid.
Nigga fall on their face on the court. It's like you might get 10 jokes straight. Like,
yo, and y'all should run them.
Yeah,
man, because that's crazy though. Because I'm from the back of the bus.
yeah.
And you have to be. First of all, you gotta be cool to be on the back of the bus.
Yeah.
And I know all NBA players ain't cool, so that means y'all got the same dynamic set up. So don't bring your bum ass back here. It's just,
Can't wear nothing crazy.
everybody can't sit at the back of the bus.
And then when you not back there, you trying to do some different shit.
Yeah.
Say if I'm on the back of the bus and Melo in the front. Yo, look at Melo ass up there trying.
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, what you doing up there? You know what I'm saying? Are you finna catch 1,000 of them?
Yeah, that's
if
a
this
fact.
lonely ass nigga, hey there, lonely boy. You're not finna sit up. You're gonna have to come. You're gonna have to say, yo, man, let me you up there talking to the coach. Let me step back here because
That's the worst
I
seat
gotta correct some
on the
niggas.
bus.
Yeah.
On the bus, that's the worst seat.
If you by the coach,
It's the best seat, but it's the worst seat.
Melo, I'm tearing your ass up if you up there.
That's
But
what
I don't
I'm
give a damn
saying.
if coach up there talking about you about the new scheme and
Man,
everything.
you- listen.
Oh, just pet ass nigga.
And the coach call you, it's like going to the principal's office. If the coach call you like, yo, Ali, come up to the front. Let me holler at you real quick. It could be about something great. Most of the time, it's all about good shit. Or you'll walk back.
Nah, you the feds.
Frying
You the fed. You the fed. You the fed. Throw water on that nigga, man. I ain't no cop J.
This nigga telling.
Yeah. Throw some water on that nigga, man. You can't sit back here no more. Like, that's how it go.
If they call you, I swear, if I was on a team, I'm gonna be the worst one. Because as soon as they call you up there, Melo, come to the front. Coach want to talk to you. I'm walking right with your ass eating the apple. What y'all talking about? Yeah. Melo up here telling this shit, Rudy. I'm gonna be on the bullshit every day. Because the crazy thing is, I used to be, because people don't know this happens. I'm the comic 2014, 2015 for the Houston Texans.
Mm-hmm.
So training camp ends, the last thing they hear is me. Okay, so I do a show and then I ride on a plane with them. This is why riding on a plane with them has irritated me ever fucking since, right? So you get on plane, you know how they tell you to turn your phones off and all that stuff. So I'm on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And I have not gotten on my phone yet. And we in the air. And I'm like this. I said, I think I gotta go. And then I noticed everybody on their phone.
Man.
On computers and everything. Ain't nobody said nothing.
Yeah.
Then when you get on, they give you so much food on this plane. And I heard it. That man say, we about to serve dinner. We having filet mignon. And boom, boom. And I was like, what are they talking about? This is the first time I'm on the plane. I'm like, why are they having filet mignon on the plane? It's like, the security, I don't even remember going through security. I was like, we left the stadium, then we was back at the stadium. Nobody ever searched me. Nothing.
Philly belong.
So, and then this is when I learned that everybody on the football team is not paid. Half the Texans stayed in the apartments with me. And this is when I developed my show. I said, yo, I'm going to tell y'all rookies, I'm going to tell y'all, Andre Johnson was playing this time. That's my man, Hall of Fame. Yo, I said, yo, listen, new receivers. Raise your hand, new receivers. Okay, listen, I don't want to catch none of y'all hanging out with Andre Johnson because none of y'all really got no money yet. And Andre be having like $500 lunches. And if you want to be in that book broke, you going to be on one of them series, keep hanging with Andre Johnson. You know what I'm saying? And I would just get in the rules. I say, no women. Y'all, first of all, you ain't fast enough to be releasing right now. You need to just keep everything inside. You know what I'm saying? And to play your game strong. Cause y'all just, I just don't understand. Hey, just want to throw this out there about the penalties. A lot of y'all been playing these positions since Pop Warner, like since babies. This is letting me know that some of y'all are mentally disturbed because you still won't turn your head around if you're a cornerback. That's like a patented move. It's like you read the receiver's eyes and you turn around. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? All my linemen, I want y'all to do this. Every lineman in here, I want your fingers up like this. I want everybody fingers up like this, right? Don't do this. Don't do that. Just push. Don't grab nobody. I don't need no holding calls. I don't need nothing. This is the only year. This is the 2 years that we went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I did the same thing for U of H when I explained to U of H about paying attention to detail. And I promised them, y'all listen to me. You going to a bowl. That year they went 11-1 and went to the Orange Bowl. I'm good with athletes. You know what I'm saying? I coached girls summer league and won 10 straight games against actual professional coaches when I'm 16. I got a bunch of girls that misfits. And I took them folks to Amity Park in the hood. They had their parents bring them out there. Listen, this is what we finna do. Drunks out there playing little girls. I'm talking about booting them in the face, holding their jersey, everything. You gonna have to deal with this. Lick on their breath, everything. I say, listen, if you can play with them, ain't no girl in that gym gonna be able to beat you.
Play with anybody.
We 10 straight. It's a mentality of how you gotta talk to them. Because I'm gonna challenge you with this. If you pay attention, man, I could be in the locker room with y'all. I'm like, so y'all be traveling. Like all the time. Like you see that old fantastic shit you did that they gonna show the highlights of. You took 17 steps when you did that shit. It's like you just fucking up the fundamental of the game in the locker room. Be like, man, get this nigga out of here. I'ma still say it. Like, look at your Rudy. Look at the try last nigga right here. I'm like, hey, you gotta have some more luggage with you, nigga, much how you be playing over here.
Let me toss something your way, man. You know, right here on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Hey, yo. We over here on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Toss something your way.
Toss something your way just sound crazy now that I think about it.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
You 37.
Yeah.
So this is the great thing. When you said it, I knew it was going to go in. But me, because I'm 51, I don't never take. It always misses me. I'm like, what? But these,
nothing gets past him on this show.
These niggas be on there. Toss it your way, nigga.
I just like the bitch to just let it be known. Let it be known when the misstep happens. You know what I mean? We keep it moving though.
I'll just leave it in the air and just let the comments take care of it.
We say pardon. You know, we say pardon when we say shit that we supposed to say.
Well, here on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, man, we all about peace and making space for resolving our issues. And obviously, there was some static between yourself and Katt Williams in the past. And, you know, we love to have this show and this floor to sort of unpack and really get everything out there to take a goal towards steps and resolutions. We're all about peace here. We're all about resolutions and moving on to a better and brighter day. So I know you and Katt's had problems in the past, man. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And of course, you know, we all like to get to a
chime in.
Better way, better day.
There's no way to resolve anything any problem I've ever had with anybody. This is my golden rule. If it's a public beef, you have to see the resolution. So I don't want nobody ever think that it's just one way.
Yeah.
I just told a story about Lil' Kim. There's people that went crazy about me trying to talk to Lil' Kim.
I saw that.
And if you've seen the story, I tell very detailed stories. I don't leave out anything. This didn't put me in the best light, right?
Yeah.
And said something crazy, didn't it? I said some wild shit, right?
He was wild.
I seen it.
So when you look at the comments, Sean Press chimed in and said, yo, this is a fact. Lil Zane chimed in and said, "These are the facts." GT.
Who?
Lil Zane.
Lil Zane.
Lil Zane.
Lil Zane. Lil Zane.
Lil Zane. Lil Zane. Everybody chimed in and say, "Yo, this wild boy said this, and this happened."
Twice. You said it twice, didn't you?
So when I tell a story, I tell it very detailed. So for somebody that I had admiration for to come out and say something that's an untruth, and then you privately try to apologize. And I said, cool, I will come to the meeting. But just to not just be just crazy with it, I said this to the person who called me about the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, if they coming for peace, cool. But if they not, you know me and I am who I am. Bro, I'm cool until I'm not. And if anybody knows anything about me, it ain't a group of people, it ain't a man, it ain't nobody that I've ever feared in my life, even if you think that you got the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, ain't nobody got no upper hand. And with me, it's it's a decision with me. Mask on or mask off. If I come with my mask off, I promise you, you will not survive this if you on some bull. Because my thing is, I'm going home, regardless. Been proven too much, and this goes back to what deals. I'm a real street dude around dudes that's playing, and I'm not playing, and I'm never gonna play. And if you lie on me, if you ever lie on me, it's dead ass serious, because Emmett Till happened because of a lie.
Mm-hmm.
We in a condition in this country because of lies and propaganda. So don't do no white supremacy nonsense on me and try to make me look small. Because you know that happened 13 years ago. It didn't happen yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what condition you was in prior to, and you playing a game, and I'm not to be played with. You ain't got enough people. And I'm by myself. And it is what it is. So if you wanna do what you called for, then 100. But don't call me with no private apology when you said something in public trying to make me look like a clown.
Mm.
Cause you know I grab you and I close my hand around your throat. And I'm for peace. I'm everybody know me, man. I'm not finna put my hands on nobody. I don't want no problems with no black men and no man.
Mm.
And I tell people like this, if you want to know who I am, man, look at the story Mitchell. Because of disrespect, I'm going to kill a CO in prison because of disrespect. And I'm not trying to get away with it. I'm not trying to hide and go, no, I'm going to kill that man and I'm going to sit there, whatever. Bro, because you playing with somebody who not, bro, and this is the problem. This is why I don't play with these people in the industry, because, man, when you from where I'm from, bro, and you've been through what I've been through. I go to prison 16 at 19. I'm there for 6 years. I'm a kid. You will never hear nobody say nothing foul about me while I was there, because they know what they come with. I was a dog in the street. Man, once I learned as a kid that mass majority of people can't fight, they not skilled at it. That's why they choose every other thing. Bruh, I stand with anybody. It don't, man, who you?
I'm the peace guard on this.
I know, Carmelo, but it's the,
you get what I'm saying?
It's the fact that you will lie.
It's a real conversation, right? But it's like,
and I'm willing to have the conversation.
Yeah, but it ain't for me to have. You know what I'm saying?
It's for whenever that transpired. But like I say, I don't never even think about it till somebody bring it up, because the where I'm at is every year for the last 4 years we have dropped a special the same year.
Yeah.
This is where I'm playing at. Who putting out the best content? Who putting out the best material? I never even think about money until somebody bring them up to me. Never. Like, it's because that's not top of mind.
What I will ask is that a man's one-on-one conversation? And do you think that it got lost in translation on the
You want
way,
a public
on the
apology.
messaging? The messaging.
You want a public apology, right?
If
I don't know what's happening. I'm just saying.
if you called somebody, if I call Melo and say, yo, man says something foul about Rudy, man, I want to sit down with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Lee, you said on ESPN.
Right.
You going on ESPN? You going on ESPN in 2 weeks?
Just as loud.
Yeah.
You going on ESPN in 2 weeks? Why you want to say it there? Why you want to say it at my house? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say it, but you don't want nobody, you want to save face in front of everybody else. But and like with me, I never talk about money. Ever. Because it's not, once again, it's not top of my, I'm so busy. I just shot 3 specials in Dallas. I'm getting ready to shoot 2 more specials in April. I'm trying, and I just my man showing love for how I do it. My feature that's with me, he's not my feature, he's my partner. Marcus D. Wilder. I just produced his special. And that's getting ready to come out in February. I am really focused on what I'm doing. I'm trying to release 10 specials in the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And drift off into retirement in 2027.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building a crib. I got like 4 or 5 properties. I'm all over the place with what I'm doing, and still making sure that people in my community eat. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been.
That's what it's all about, man.
When somebody say crazy stuff, you just look at my track record. I've been a proud sponsor of the Houston Food Bank for 19 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Black Ship Food Pantry. We raising money to make sure they food pantry has food in there for 30 families at an elementary school. I'm not thinking about nobody even apologizing to me because I don't care. But when somebody bring it up, it's like one of them things, if you got a sore spot in the league, it's somebody in the league that you really, that treated you dirty in the league, and you be having a good day and somebody say, yo, what's up with such and such? You like,
Ironically, I feel like that about Houston. I feel like that about Houston.
whatever your game in Houston, you
irony in this shit. You understand? We gotta get past that part, man. Y'all niggas gonna have a conversation, man. That's all, man.
I would love it.
Hey, Katt, man, come on, man. Real nigga shit, man. Have a conversation with this man. If y'all want to get this shit right, y'all niggas is y'all legends in this game, man.
Absolutely.
Go get this shit right.
And what's crazy?
That's what we here for. That's what I'm here for.
Let me tell you the great thing, Melo.
I know that shit be bullshit a lot of times, man. We on man time. Nigga go holla at each other, man.
If I tell you the craziest thing, nobody has ever heard me ever say anything publicly about his stand-up because I was a fan
Indeed.
of the brother.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I was a fan.
Yeah.
And still don't knock his talent ever. This is man shit on the side.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't about talent.
This ain't about talent.
Right.
So when people talk, you just his talent.
Nothing to do with it.
I've been in that situation before, man.
Yeah, nothing to do with
I
it.
mean, I can smoke on that. I've been in that situation before. That's what I'm saying, man. Get that shit right, man. We got kids, man. You building homes and shit. You got multiple homes out there.
Word up.
We about peace, man. You know what I'm saying?
With that being
Let's
said,
get that shit right, Katt.
Okay, Katt. Let's get the shit right, Katt.
Let's get it right, Katt. Like, man. Real shit, though. Let's get this shit right.
Yo, man, you let these young boys talk me into getting it right with you, man.
Yo, the NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sports book, wants you to catch all the action. And right now, FanDuel is giving everyone 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to catch every tip-off and buzzer beater is place any $5 bet on the NBA to get 3 months of NBA League Pass, courtesy of our guys, FanDuel. So the teams that I've been enjoying watching, I like watching Houston. They got a nice little young core going on. OKC. I like watching Orlando. Hopefully they get healthy soon. My duos that I like to watch right now, I'm liking the Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball. I like that duo a lot. That's a young duo. I like the Trae Young. Those are the guys right now. Those are the teams right now, the young crew that I enjoy watching. Just visit FanDuel.com/7PM to make every moment more this season. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NBA.
Ali, man, you have a distinct brand of comedy, man. You sit down during your sets and your material is very story forward. It's not so many ha-has, not slapstick, but there's never really a punchline per se. So as far as like comedy, as far as like finding your voice, how did you really like find your lane as a stand-up comedian?
Oh man.
You funny as shit though, bro.
Hell yeah.
Development. You know, I went through the right steps. I never skipped any of the steps. So as a young comic, I was very energetic. I was all over the place. And this is how all over the place I was. So you can see the difference. My closing joke was a fight story. And I used to say, I don't care how good you doing in the fight. If your shoe come off, you lost. I don't give a damn what. It's like, it's some things that happen in a fight that you can't come back from. If you get body slammed, I don't give a damn if you won after that. You got that man picked you up off your feet and slammed you on the ground.
True facts.
And I said, yo, let me tell you how this fight was going. I was winning. And this dude, I don't know how he got up under me and he scooped me and slammed me. So just imagine, it was daytime and then the lights just went out. And I'm on the ground and my body is just, I was like, this nigga body slammed me. Some wrestling shit. And I just couldn't get up from it. It was like no getting up from this slam. And my shoe was off. I said this nigga won.
They did not go to the scorecard after that.
All that what I was doing in the beginning, all of it. I can box. I'm from the hip with this thing, man. Yeah. He got up under me and it was wrapped. And to this day, that man always talking about, yo, remember I body slammed your ass?
Oh, it was your man who did it?
Yeah, man, I know this nigga. Man, yo.
He got one up on you though.
Got one up. But his eye was so bad. Like he walked around with that eye for weeks.
And you did as well.
But I still think about when I be like, when I had lower back pain, I be like, yo, I think this was a body slam. When I was 13. Man, body slam 3, I'm still feeling the remnants of a body slam at 13. So that was my closing joint. So, and that's when I was wild. So then I saw this comedian from Houston named Dez White. Man, Dez White would come out and sit his drink on the stool, and he would never take the mic out of the microphone stand. He was just standing there and talk. Wouldn't move at all, just standing there. And Dez would talk about himself. People would be like, Dez, why you don't take the mic out the microphone stand? He said, because it's a microphone stand. Let it hold the motherfucking mic. Why I'm doing some extra work? Dez, man. And he just was calm. Then Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney would sit on the stool and murder in that stool. Then Cosby, the chair. This is the funniest that you can be from this chair. And I wasn't even trying to be Cosby. I'm trying to be the people in my family. Nobody was standing up telling stories in my family. And I'm talking about, when people ask me what I'm a mixture of, I don't look at the other comics. I'm a mixture of my Uncle Mac. My Uncle Mac stories, everything is embellished. Every single time. I'm talking about, if Mac come in and tell you a story, man, let me tell you something. I just ran into a burning building, saved 2 babies, a dog, white man. Now, what really happened, a man dropped his cigarette. A white man dropped his cigarette. The brush caught on fire a little bit. A little bit. It was 2 babies out there with a lady and a dog. He came and stomped the fire out with the white man, and that was actually it. But when he told his story, this was a movie.
Yeah.
The ambulance came. He packing people out. It's all type of thing.
Well, he giving you context.
So then my grandmother, she tells stories from the historical point of view. My mother's stories are very personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody did something in the family and she's on the phone telling one of her brothers or her sister or her girlfriend about things. And you sitting there listening like, so you just gonna tell them people I peed in the bed? What does that got to do with anything?
Funny as shit, though.
Like, what are you on the phone talking about right now?
Yeah.
It's like, how did I even come up in your conversation?
My grandmother.
Just random. You just, and you'll be sitting there and you like, yo, so then them people come over the house. These people are coming to the house. And now they didn't tell everybody. You like, so your cousin is like, yo, so you around here peeing in the bed? Don't make it out my face. So
family reunions is real.
I'm a mixture of how everybody in my family tells stories. And it was always captivating how they started. And my thing in comedy, I went through all of 27 years. I've been through all the phases of finding myself. And then you take advice. I'm getting ready to release this book, Applied Advice. Just like in your craft, you listen to the people who are going in the direction that you're trying to go. And I say this to people. It is a thing, if I take the time to give you some advice and you don't utilize it, you wasted my actual time. Because nobody owes you anything. If I'm taking my time to give it to you, take heed of what I'm saying. Doesn't matter your age, if I have more experience in that aspect. I remember my man, he's 60 years old. He have a baby. This is his first kid. I'm trying to explain to him how this gonna go. I mean, how you gonna tell me? Because I have children before you.
Even though he's 60 with a newborn.
What are you talking about? I mean, my daughter 22. How you gonna try to tell me?
God bless him for having kids at 60.
The old man still work.
God bless him.
Yo, man,
crazy.
if you working, you working. You know?
Hey.
So it's an aspect of DL came to me one time. I'm performing with him.
How about DL Hughley?
DL Hughley.
Yeah.
Mentor. He said, yo, the funniest you're gonna ever be in life is based upon how honest you want to be. I took that to heart. Billy D. Washington came to me and said, yo, bro, I'm a young comic. I'm maybe 10 years in the game. Billy said, yo, man, I don't get this to everybody. And he said, matter of fact, I ain't never gave it to nobody. But I'm telling you, because you can do this. When you're not on stage being funny, be interesting. I grabbed it, took it. So when I started doing my thing, I'm not in nobody else's space. Bill Bellamy pulled me to the side and said, yo, man, go where you are celebrated and not tolerated. So I don't chase nobody else's dream. My mind automatically goes to who I am first. Rudy, when I sat down, Rudy said, yo, we just had Fat Joe, so you in the hot seat. He had some stories, you gonna have to come with it. And in my mind, I'm like, really? This is how I think, because I can give it to you in basketball terms. This is like, what you said to me is like somebody walking up to Kobe and say, yo, Rudy about to hold you tonight. you got
But that's the confidence you gotta have, though, especially in your line of work.
My cachet is I'm so low key with everything.
Yeah.
And then now I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm not on over there. I'm on right here. And now when he's saying it to me, this is how I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. He actually doesn't know me at all. Like at all. And it's no disrespect. Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you why I knew. I said it. He was.
Because then he says it with his thing. He talking right now, says, you sit down. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah. And I'm next to him in how I am on stage every night. You can't beat, I'm on home court. You can't beat me right here. Nobody can beat me right here. I'm sitting down. If we was on a treadmill, it'd be something different. but I'm sitting down, I'm like, man,
Mourning right now.
He done told me that I'm gonna have to come with it, and I'm home court advantage. Fat Joe is a rapper. He need beats and production and all that type of stuff. And I'm sitting here in the pocket like, I can't wait for this to start.
We love Joe.
But when somebody gives me a challenge.
Did he just motivate you though when he said that? Like,
I don't say, man, I remember we doing Def Jam.
Yeah.
Doing Def Jam. And everybody is raving about this one comic. Rest his soul, Marcus Combs. Because Marcus Combs got a bit about going to the nail salon. Pedicure, manicure. Pedicure, manicure. And I'm back there on the show. We taped the second show. It's the second show of Def Jam. One show, 5 comics, 2 shows. No. So on the show is Alex Scott, my man from DC, the governor, Chris Thomas, the mayor, Marcus Combs, me, DL hosting. And I'm sitting in the corner. And the whole entire time I have not said anything since we got to set. They raving about Marcus Combs. I see the lineup. I'm second to last after Chris Thomas. So it's Alex Scott, Marcus Combs, and me. DL walks over to the corner while I'm standing, and he says in my face, he said, look at me. You show them motherfuckers why they should have picked you from the beginning. And walked off. And I'm just standing there. Okay. Called my name, and first standing ovation of that show was me.
Talk to him.
When I walked out, when I destroyed Def Jam, I walked out, and I was halfway to my trailer. Every production person, everybody was like, yo. Bobson, I turned around, Bobson say, you fucking destroyed Def Jam. I'm like, in my mind, I just went in my trailer. And then I hollered in my trailer.
Yeah.
I knew what happened.
You hold it down in front of people.
Yeah, whatever. I get in that trailer. I'm like, yo! Because I know that what I close with, ain't nobody finna be able to stand this wave. So then they edit, do all the stuff. DL called me and say, yo, they moved your show from second to season finale. Because your show was crazy, son. Capone started that season. I ended the season. No, I remember that because it was the same, The Wire was the season finale of The Wire. Then Def Jam came on, this 08. I'm on cloud 9 because everybody know what I'm about to do. Just represent my city. This is all this is about representing where I'm from and represent that I'm still home and I'm crushing. Whoever you on the show with me, you better bring your hard hat. Because I don't care, because I'm not concerned about what you're doing. I'm focused on what I'm doing. And that's my whole mentality. I don't care about what you out there doing. I used to be in Miami at this spot, man, in Coconut Grove. Benji Brown used to be destroying this place. People used to, because the green room was right behind the stage. I remember, because you had to go that way to go to the bathroom through the kitchen, by the kitchen. Benji Brown is killing this club so crazy that this dude walked in the green room. Like say you, me in the green room. He walked in the green room and sat down and said, boy, this boy's killing this thing, man. This is an audience member.
Yeah.
He walks in the green room, this boy destroying it so bad. Folks walking in the kitchen, Benji Brown is making people throw up in this place. Because he got this character, Kiki. Oh, Kiki is a ghetto girl. Oh, man, it's ridiculous. And this night is the night where all the hood people in Miami, that folk got their feet all on the stage. They wild.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy and them in there. It's a melee of nonsense. That dude coming out.
A melee of nonsense.
Ali, you next. I said, cool. Benji called me out. I walk out. I don't say nothing. I'm just looking at the audience. And they looking at me. I'm looking at them. And I pulled my cell phone out. I said, hey, first 48. Everybody you looking for is down here. I'm talking about all of them. Destroy.
Oh, man.
Every time I would come back to that spot, they were like, hey, here he come. And it's just what you have to be in this league that I'm in the craft. Because y'all in a different league. Y'all know how it is, even in the digital league. You know, it's competitive.
For sure.
The next thing, somebody's trying to find the next thing. And then if you, me and Melo was talking, I said, man, I see what they did to you when you was at the Rockets. Your interview kind of solidified it for me. And it's the same thing they do to comics. They want you to play some copycat game at the Rockets that's not your game.
Mm-hmm.
Comics, you ever notice that something hit for one comic, the next thing you see a rendition of everybody got a side view, somebody got a wig on, somebody dancing, everybody just trying to find, I'm gonna start doing skits. Everybody's trying to find something to latch on to and do their rendition of it. I don't come up from that type of comedy game. Even the people that I watched before me wasn't like that. There was only one Carol Burnett. There was only one Rodney Dangerfield, one Don Rickles, one George Carlin, one Cosby, one Red Fox, one Paul Mooney, one Richard Pryor, one. Not somebody doing a rendition of them. I'm not even gonna respect it.
And that's the who's who of the game.
They doing it was one Eddie, one Martin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you try to do any of what they did, you're not being creative, you're being a copycat.
Now, Ali, I feel like in comedy, there's a certain camaraderie amongst, you mentioned a lot of your peers that, mentors that sort of shaped you and, gave you advice and all this type of stuff. But at the end of the day, like you said, it's just you on that stage. It's just one person. At what point do you get to being like, all right, it's camaraderie. We're all looking out for each other. It's people that want you to do well. People want you to succeed. But at the end of the day, I'm competitive. I'm trying to murder these people on the stage. At what point does that sort of kick in for you as a stand-up comic?
It's never about them. That's the virus and the cancer in the game where I can't help you because I'm against you. If I'm teaching you to be the best you. I'm from Houston. This is how I see it. I'm the same as my city. I'm an independent person. Everybody in my city independent. Independent labels, independent artists, independent rappers, independent everything. But I'm also helpful like Hakeem. If you won't get your game strong, come see the dream.
Pay that fee though, but come see him.
But you coming to see the dream.
Yes, sir.
And I'm paying the fee.
But he don't.
Yeah.
But it's only one person that did not complete that program. One person in the NBA that came to him and didn't complete his program.
Who was it?
Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
And you can see it.
He ain't got no fee.
Olajuwon is giving you a gift.
Yeah.
He don't need your bread.
He took his time out.
He took his time out to give you something. And you better for it when you come get it, even though he overlooked.
Right.
He'll still do it even though he overlooked. It should be 1,000 statues around Houston for the dream.
It should be, man. I mean, anytime I think of Houston, I think of the dream immediately.
That goes
I think
without
of
saying.
Nigerians.
Like,
So
that's-
I
You know what I'm saying?
That goes without saying.
Oh, it should be one of you in front of U of H.
Mm-hmm.
It should be one in front of from that Toyota Center.
And Five Slam and Jammer.
Yeah, why you think
Houston
it's not?
Rockets.
And a lot of times I think, honestly, man, because he's Muslim,
I was about to say, like, Nigerian
Mashallah.
Muslim stuff about it. Like, it's not as,
we get overlooked a lot.
yeah.
Abdul Rauf.
Mm.
You
I
know,
didn't think about that.
I'm one of the coldest comics that have been on a lot of people's. I'm in a lot of people's notebook.
Craig Hodges.
Greg Hodges.
Right.
You got a lot of people come to me, but when this is what happens, a lot of people will call me and say, "Ali, you this, that, and the third," but they get in the interview and they won't mention me, and I don't really need you to mention me now, even though they'll mention some stuff that's already been done, but they won't mention like Domino Effect. I'm the first comic ever to do a series that's connected. I'm the first comic to give you my life from 10 to 25.
But the beauty of it, though, right? You've been at this for 27 years. And now you're in the era, especially in the internet, where you can sort of create your own incubation. You can create your own sort of like, you know, web of an audience where you don't need anybody anymore. Like the people that like you will find you.
In the craft of something. That's kind of like telling Barkley, you don't need no championship. So if you say the best comedy special and everybody know that my special was the best, why would you overlook me? Because I'm independent. So when you independent, if they didn't make you,
They ain't got no skin in the game when you
even
succeed.
though they know that you the best at something.
Yeah.
Because then that breaks the mold of you need us if we give an accolade to somebody else that didn't need us, even though he's the best at it. It'll never be a time that you will see a comic that the LA Times and the New York Times simultaneously say he is the best storyteller in comedy, no matter the era.
But I just mean, like, to me, when I hear that, that's like being cut from a different cloth, though, right? Like, that's like, you know, all the names that you said, and I was interested to hear if you was going to say, like, a Robin Harris. Like, you know, the way that those comics stood for what they stood for. And each one of those individuals that you named stood for something. When I watch you and I listen to you, it's more of I automatically put you part of that cloth because that's the cloth that I study. That's the cloth that I know growing up, the comics that I watched growing up. So it's easy for me to relate to exactly what you have to say, your delivery, your storytelling, your topics. I want to ask you, do you put Robin Harris in your conversations when you talk about that style of telling comedy?
Robin Harris, when I talk about him, he's a part of the game when I was more like a brute. Man, he was like, his way of doing it was so intimidating. When he walked on stage, he was like, the audience was like, what Robin ain't going? You just trying to stay out of his eyesight. You know, man.
But do you think you intimidate people? The fact that you have a voice, the fact that you are a Muslim brother, like
independent.
You know what I mean? And independent, and you stand for something, right? So when you walk on that stage, do you feel at times, or did you feel before, like it's an intimidation? Like I got to tone it down, or I got to step it up a little bit.
I always felt like I had to overdo it. Oh, it's like, because say playing for the Rockets, right? You playing for the Rockets. It's not a lot of times that the Rockets have ever been mentioned as from the beginning of the season, this is a championship contending team. You know what I'm saying? So when you never heard that, you like, yeah, okay.
That's a nice
So now, when you go out, you like, man, they think we contending. You know what I'm saying? So from preseason. You done jumped it off from preseason. Why they going so hard in preseason? Because somebody told them they contenders. They contenders. And so when you don't hit it, you're a contender. If you cut from a different cloth, you go out with that dog from preseason because somebody they're not giving you a shot. You like, why they never say nothing about us?
Mm-hmm.
Why they don't ever say nothing about me? Okay, so let me put some gusto on it when it's the times. And every time I've been I've seen y'all at the All-Star game. I'm like, man, why they cutting up at this All-Star game? I ain't never seen them try to do no 360 in a game.
Yeah.
So now you at the All-Star game and Russell just jumped from half court. Now you trying to jump from the other side of the court. You like, oh, they doing everything in here. Okay, they shooting from half court now. So now you got to come and say, yo, it's the All-Star game. I'm on the stage and it's Bruce and it's Earthquake and it's DL and I'm first because I'm the rookie. I'm first. Okay. I'm finna put so much pressure. I'm finna go out and hit 83 points. And I've been in that situation. And DL attested this. It's DL, Rob Stapleton, Genie Ashram, Rudy Rush, Tony Roberts. We're saluting Robert Townsend. We're in Vegas doing a Robert Townsend tribute. And my man come in, George Wallace. George Wallace come in calling everybody out their name. Everybody, punk ass. And I'm sitting in the corner, and George Wallace, Ali, don't try to hide with your punk ass. And I remember the first lineup.
Yeah.
So the first lineup, it is Tony Roberts. So it's going to be, Bill Bellamy is also there. I'm tripping. Bill Bellamy there because he's hosting. Mm-hmm. So it's George Wallace is going to come out and warm up, then Bill Bellamy, then Tony Roberts, then me. Then everybody after that, right? DL's headlining. Carmelo, I swear on everything. I come out the green room and the lineup is changed. It's like you thought you were starting and now you coming off the bench. Well, okay. All right. Well, I've been there. I said, man, who changed the list? DL come out of his green room smoking a cigar. See that list changed. And said, he ain't gonna like that shit. He ain't feel like, because what y'all saying is he can't follow Tony Roberts.
Yeah.
And Tony ain't got nothing to do with it. Tony like, so I'm hot. Bruh. Everybody know I'm hot. Because I'm not saying, I won't even speak to nobody. Mm-hmm. Rob Stapleton. Ali. Grit my teeth. I don't have nothing to say to nobody. I go out first after Bill Bellamy. And I am in killer mode. You can see it in my eyes. We got 11 minutes. Too long. First 2 minutes, stand ovation. Boom. Next minute and a half, applause break. 6 minute mark, I'm about to fuck up. Cause I'm in the groove. I'm mashing.
Okay.
I'm mashing Vegas. I look out in the audience and see Mario Van Peebles. And I'm about to say, Mario, what you doing? I catch myself before I speak tomorrow, and I'm mashing the gas. Standing ovation.
Yeah.
Tony Roberts tells me, he say, man, I'm gonna be honest, I'm standing right here. The production man called from the top and said, the first comedian just got a standing ovation. Where do we go from here? Because they done ran me hot.
Hell yeah.
DL, once again, he go DL, my mentor. They say, yo, Ali just got a standing ovation. DL leans out of his green room, smoking that cigar. So What did y'all think he was gonna do?
There you go.
Y'all done made him mad. I told y'all, leave him alone. So then, let me tell you what insult to injury. Everybody get 11 minutes on this show. I'm in Houston. The show's about to come out. I'm on the radio telling people, watch the show, watch the show, watch the show. Because I know I just destroyed. Show comes on. They cut my setup so crazy. It made it look like what I was saying was nonsense. You know, I tell stories, so everything, all the pieces had to match.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they moved this stuff around. It was crazy. And I had 4 minutes and 33 seconds. The show went on. I was the only person that got edited.
Damn.
Everybody else on that show had their 11 minutes. I went on the radio the next day and I apologized to my city for that embarrassing performance.
Damn.
Even though I know the brilliance was left on that floor. You don't edit a standing ovation.
Yeah.
And I had 2 and an applause break. And if they being real, let them release it on the internet to see what actually happened. Because you made me look like I was an amateur.
Right.
But you know something? In those type of things, I received a blessing because I'm a person that I can't look at it from one side. I got to look at it from, hey, what's all the pieces in this? Man, learn to self-edit when you on stage. Learn to self-edit. And then when you ever get an opportunity to be in that room, you make sure that you have the power enough to be in that room when it's time to edit. And the only way to do that is to be independent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So me and Comedy Central had this thing. I did a special on Comedy Central. And I'm in the editing room with them. Because it was part of it. I had to be.
Right.
So Bigger Than These Balls come out. They didn't do, I was a special of the year that year. And what they did, you showed me one time on Comedy Central. That's your format.
Yep.
Because you got other programming.
Yep.
I'm on a place that's supposed to be the central comedy. This is supposed to catapult me from this place.
Just a hub.
But it didn't because of how they program it. Comedy Central became about all this other programming, just like MTV became about something else other than what you was actually about.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So all these steps and these hurdles, I relish these hurdles, but I was having problems with my attitude about it, right? So then here comes the advice from somebody that you admire immensely. He don't have to give you nothing. I'm performing. This is after the show. Shows went on. This man talked to me for 3 hours after each show. We performed 2 days together. Dick Gregory. It's the pinnacle.
Go.
This is the
That's the
this
goat.
is the ooh. I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. And he pulled me to the side. Head coach of the Rockets, a young boy at the time, he's there. Anthony Colbert, his brother, the coach's brother, and everybody talking. I don't say nothing when the legend's talking.
Right.
I don't have nothing to say. I'm from a generation where you listen. I'm just sitting there listening. And then out of nowhere, he turns his attention to me. I'm talking about, man, he talking to everybody right here. Then all of a sudden, and you. Hey, what I do? He like, you know, I'm most dangerous person standing here. Yeah. Most dangerous person standing here.
Oh, you sound just like him, boy.
I said, what did I do? Attitude bad. Can't be in Hollywood like that. Can't be an entertainer like that. Huh? Mad about. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Huh? Get your attitude under control. You're gonna be the greatest motherfucker ever told a story. Huh?
The hands a motherfucker.
You'll take my place. But nigga, you got to wait till I die. Ali, You're a foreigner. You're a man that is made from steel, complications, and you in an industry made of soft people. No integrity, huh? Navigate how you stand on things. Day one. Day two, out there talking to people. Control. Number one form of discipline. Huh? Learn it. Man, and he giving me so much. I ain't said a word. I'm just absorbing because I'm feeling so grateful. Man, what did I do to deserve this tutelage out of nowhere? He just watching me on stage. He said, man, I don't watch nobody. But it compelled me to come out and watch you. I watch you both night. I'm just sitting there, just looking at you, the brilliance. But looking at the fire. And then he taught me something. And that I never tell nobody in this world not to be angry. Get mad. Get mad. Get mad and be seething mad. But take that anger, because anger is energy. It's the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Take that energy and place it in the right place. Because everything that I am is because somebody told me that I couldn't be. When I walked out of prison, 1997, October 21st, that man told me, I'll see you again. And I instantly got mad. And I got mad because he's acting like as if he had not been watching my character the whole time I've been on this unit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a force on this unit from the jump street, bro. What did you talk about? But he didn't seen that before, though.
Mm-hmm.
And still saw people come back.
And still saw people
Just
come
like
back.
that.
But I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't make it out of Houston. You gotta move. Who you talking to? What? Basketball player, we talk about the creativity of your game.
Mm-hmm.
When you going up against somebody and you that think, and I was jabbing at you, but if you heard Kobe say, what? Rudy, hey, you going, boy, the next, when you hold Kobe,
100%.
what?
100%.
Kobe, first of all, Kobe's lip gonna get busted because you just out the rip. Foul or not foul, Kobe, everything is hard. It's going to be hard. You understand?
Right.
Because somebody told you that you could, man, you can't hold Kobe. And then like, what are you talking to?
Yeah.
Carmelo, you think, bro, you think you finna get 30 on me?
Yeah.
What, please?
You gonna take the challenge?
You think, Carmelo, I'm gonna give you 50.
It's time for America's #1 segment. Fuck with it or fuck out of here. During this segment, it's a show where we highlight unique things happening around the world of sports, culture, and entertainment and weigh in on whether we are fucking with it or telling it to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Rudy, kick us off, baby boy. What we doing?
We talked about him earlier. Vernon Maxwell, Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Put a fellow NBA player, Vincent Askew, on blast. For owing him $10,000. Vincent Askew.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
Keep going.
Mad Max calls Vincent a liar, broke, and quote unquote, a bitch ass nigga. He warns other NBA players to never loan them any money. Fuck with it or fuck out of here.
Hey man, I'm always H-Town.
One thing I want to say, I want all my NBA brothers, I want y'all to know one thing about this one nigga that's in our fraternity. This nigga, he a sucker ass nigga. He ain't shit. If this nigga call you and ask you for any type of money, this nigga is lying. He's talking about, oh, my nigga, I need your help, man. I'm going through this divorce and all this other dumb shit. Yeah, the nigga name is Vincent Askew. Do not give that nigga a fucking dime. That nigga is broke. He's talking about he just got out of divorce. And do not fuck with this broke ass nigga. This nigga owed me $10,000 and I want my money from you, bitch ass nigga. You broke ass nigga.
Hey, you know, man, I made shot all the way, man. I'm fucking with it, man. If you owe him some bread, you owe him some bread.
Before we get into it, get your money back by any means.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Fuck with it or fuck out of it.
Okay, get your money back by any means.
Necessary.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
Broke ass nigga.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can't fuck with that. not by any means. That's it. And you talk about somebody who done some things.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yo.
I'm talking about, hey, this dude owed me $6K. He ain't answering the phone. Dre, don't look at me like that. He want, my man was like, don't tell us. The man owed me $6K, right? And he not answering the phone. And I think, oh, so my mind starts saying, oh, he think you a sucker, Lee. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, man, money must don't know how I get down. So boom. Next thing I know, I'm at this, I find where his people stay, his parents.
Oh, shit.
And I just sent that nigga a picture of me and his father and his mother talking. And I said, yo, you might want to call me, money.
Shit.
3 minutes later, yo, what we need to meet at? But right now, I'm not saying I wouldn't do that now, but it's a lot more, it's risky because I'm somebody now.
Yeah.
It's a risky thing to do, man.
And that was only 10 years ago.
So,
I was a little somebody
and
then.
you're doing too much positive. You're doing too much positive things.
I ain't fucking with it. Don't do it. Don't get it by any means necessary. Call your attorney.
All right.
Straight up.
There's some means to go by, not all of them.
Or you can call my man Chuck. And Chuck, he a different type of dude. Chuck say, it ain't your debt no more. He don't owe you the 10 grand no more. Now he owe me.
I owe me.
And when Chuck show up and all at your baby school and hey, you owe me 10K. I don't know who you are. I'm saying, but he'll tell you.
Yeah.
Get your money back by any means necessary. Fuck with it or fuck out of here.
Fuck with it.
Yeah.
I'm about to
You know,
say.
I like it. A lot of it is a principle, right? You know what I mean? It's first it start off with principle.
Nobody ever likes feeling like somebody's getting over on them.
Nah, it's just principle. Like so
Yeah.
you expect people to know, like, nigga, if
Yeah.
I give you money, you give it back. But then there's a part of it that's like, if I give you this, I know I ain't getting that shit back. So I ain't got no expectations.
All right.
So it's fuck out it from that standpoint. But I fuck with getting it back at a certain level. And when you get to a certain level, and now niggas is playing with your bread, you got to go get it.
And on top of that,
By any means necessary.
I don't want to see you doing nothing that costs even a fraction of
Nah,
what you
because
owe
if you
me.
trying to
If I look on IG,
you play with my bread at a certain, you know,
Nah.
you're not supposed to play with nobody's bread.
No.
Like, let's just get that out the.
If you owe me 10
clear.
racks and I open up IG and you at Philippe's, you at Nobu, you
Man.
doing all the type
I'm like
of stuff.
Denzel. I'm leaving here with something.
Yo, you doing
I'm
stuff.
going to
leaving
the
here with
plate.
something.
I'm like, yo, this is
You
my
better
chicken.
not buy no shoes, no nothing. I'm
So it's levels, man. So
Yeah.
at a certain level, I'm by any means necessary. Yeah,
It's a respect level. It's a respect.
I fuck with it.
I'm the peace god. Y'all get that right.
Unless you owe me 10 racks.
I'm the peace god.
You trying to talk him out of it.
You know what's crazy? I thought, as I was sitting there thinking about it, I was like, was that the reason you was standing outside the locker room and saying with your jacket on? Because you was trying to make peace. You want to talk. You want
to talk.
I know you want to talk.
He still wants the conversation.
And what's crazy is when I saw it, I'm like, yo, this is not one of them NBA things where they be on there tussling on things. This is some other. That man is outside his man bus.
Conversation.
Pacing. He pacing. I'm like, yo, hey. But it was a peace god.
See,
I
and
know.
now 20, now 10 years later, we can sit there
during
and
that
have this
conversation. During that conversation, if you would have said anything you don't like, pieces out the window. God,
You ain't even had your jacket on for peace. Just check yourself.
conversation.
He said that too, man.
There's no way,
You
no.
know what I mean? Come on, Tigger. Come fuck with me, man. We can joke about this shit now.
Come on, Tigger.
But, you know, it was. He was like, yo, if we go over there, you swing on me, it's going to be a problem. Like, he told me that. I ain't going on, because if I go and you try to do something, nah, it's going to be a problem.
It's what it is.
But I wanted peace.
Peace god.
Peace, God.
All right, man, to close us out, we all know Usher, the The GOAT Usher.
Usher still out here?
Usher killing it in Vegas. He's a showman. So, of course,
Man,
he's going to pull out all the stops when he's on his tour. During his recent concert, he's been feeding women cherries.
Come on.
Yo, man,
come on,
wild,
man.
man.
You just
At a show in Atlanta, T.I. watched Usher feed his wife tiny cherries. Fuck with it or fuck out of here.
What's the question though?
Let Usher.
But I want to make sure I answer to the right question. You get what I'm saying?
Would you let Usher feed your wife cherries?
No, that's not. What is it?
That was the question.
Oh, okay. Letting Usher feed your wife cherries. Question mark. Fucking with it or fuck out of here.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Nah.
With that shit. I'm sorry. It's already like, is the show not enough?
That's
Is the
crazy.
performance not enough? You got to be part of it. You got to get, you know what I mean? And it's not, insecure, whatever.
You know what I mean? I can't speak on the Tip in them situations.
For sure.
no,
1,000,000%.
For me, we not even going to Usher shit. We watching Usher shit on Amazon. Like, we gonna put the VR goggles on and we gonna be ringside, courtside at the Usher shit.
Yeah.
We ain't going to Usher.
Her tongue might touch his fingernail or something.
rock,
You know what I mean?
though. I let certain, like if Usher do the serenade
You
or
ain't
whatever.
letting that shit rock,
If Usher
man.
does if she's like, yo, I want to come sing for the lady, I'll let her sing. But the cherries, that's too much. That's too much contact.
I'm not letting
Let's do
Usher
it.
serenade my
You know
wife.
how Usher sing? It's Usher, dog.
I don't give a fuck.
You know how Usher sing?
Hell no, nigga. Usher,
One of the
you get the
goats.
fuck out of here, Usher. You my nigga, Usher. You know what? Usher, we sitting up here, chat. Give me this shit. Get the fuck out of
He don't
here.
even know you there.
What the? You be over here, Usher. Yo, Usher, like, don't come over here, nigga. You be shaking. Yo. Nigga, I know a lot of niggas that went to Usher shit been like that. Like, yo, you better not come over here.
You know
That
how
nigga better not come
tight-
over here.
You know how tight your ass be with Usher walking towards you with them chairs and he got his fur coat over coming towards you like, yo, man, go on the fuck on, Usher. Why you all on my road, fam? Go on. Why is this nigga climbing over people? so you just see her, or how you see her, nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah.
So you passed her Robin Givens, nigga, come over here. nigga, get him over here, man. Diana Ross right there, nigga. Get him over here, nigga.
God, I love you to death.
Go, yo.
But we gonna watch you check for the rafters, my nigga. We ain't courtside at Usher's check.
If Usher, man, yo, the only way Usher should be feeding your wife cherries if he jump shooting them motherfuckers. Like, yo, you crazy? And you better not try to catch one either. If I see you try to move your damn head to catch this nigga had his hands all in them cherries. You don't even know them cherries. I thought y'all had a goddamn. I thought you was a germaphobe. Now this nigga walk around with a bowl of loose ass cherries, breathing on them and shit, and you just putting them in your mouth. You wild as hell. This is my conversation. Get your bacteria. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. All that fucking it was 3 people. You don't even know who put them cherries in that bowl. Usher got the mic. He dropped it 2 times. He's still working. So this nigga been roller skating and everything. You got Usher grease in your mouth. From the cherry. This nigga bathing in something. You get your ass out of here. Don't touch me, man. You can't even touch me no more. Don't touch me.
Usher, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the answer. That's gonna be the response. Why are you mad?
Yo.
It's Usher. What?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm talking about as soon as you ask me to do something, nigga, ask Usher, nigga. Shit, you out here dancing and shit.
You out there getting cherries and shit.
Dancing, getting cherries and shit.
my
This
God.
nigga, you in the nosebleed. This nigga walked up here. He walked past all the people down there and walked. You know this nigga. He used to fuck with that shit. Nigga look like cherries. So this nigga, this nigga just know you like cherries and shit. He had a bowl of cherries and shit about the ball. How the nigga know you like cherries though? Yeah, your Shirley Temple drinking man. Your girl can't order a Shirley Temple no more. You want a Shirley Temple?
I'm not fucking with Usher. I'm not fucking with Usher, bro. I'm not. I love Usher, man. I support him, but I'm not.
Man.
I can't do the courtside at
The cherry's aggressive. Cherry's aggressive.
Cherries.
What?
That's crazy.
Usher, man, yo, but that's I don't.
It's part of the show.
It's a part of the show.
It's entertainment.
'Cause, okay, what if you go back? Let's go back to Can I throw?
Remember the Janet Jackson shows?
Can I throw? If you fucking with it or not?
Yeah,
Okay. What if you had the show, old school show, Teddy Pendergrass? They was throwing panties.
That's
at
my
this
guy.
nigga.
That's my guy.
That's Teddy
That's my man.
Pendergrass.
Legend.
What if you had the show and y'all jamming shit, and all of a sudden you see your wife panties?
All right, see, that's too
you
much.
like, yo, fucking drop. Everybody doing it though. Everybody throwing.
Your mama, you might see a concert right now. Your mom's is at the concert.
Yo, the
trying to tell you.
The Freaknik,
No, this is
I'm talking about
Teddy.
Teddy.
The same thing.
Freaknik, you supposed to be out there like that. We talking about you got on a dress.
You gonna see your sisters and your aunts and all that.
But Teddy didn't. Teddy had
you
all
see
women
your
shows.
moms
Teddy
and
is-
grandmoms. That's what you said with
Teddy
Teddy
had
P.
all women shows.
It was some
You might,
concerts.
that's
Teddy
a
did not
fact.
have
You might
all
see
women.
Teddy ain't want no niggas at his show.
Cause he out there with some slacks on with no drawers.
on bullshit, man.
Yo,
Got
man,
money green leather suit on.
yo, Teddy got no drawers on, got some smooth fronts on. Him and Andre Crouch with the Teddy Pendergrass of gospel. This nigga out there, yo, grandmama saved, throwing her panties, and Andre Crouch, this nigga got no drawers on, singing gospel song with a little bit of chains with his shirt on. What type of gospel singer is that? Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin out there dancing, no drawers on with his shirt on. This nigga white.
God damn.
You talking about Usher with the chair? You just let Kirk Franklin dance with the chair ain't not no Kirk Franklin said gospel song all on your girl with his meat singing Amazing Grace with his meat on your gas. This nigga got no drawers on with his meat on your gas singing Amazing Grace. You wild as hell. You wild. Talking about Usher with some chairs. This nigga doing the most.
Hey, Southfield community. Yo, man. Big shout out, man. Yo, Siddiq, man. We appreciate you.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh,
love
sir. Thank you for stopping by. Checking us out on the couch, man. It's an honor, you know what I mean? Like we fans of yours on this show, man.
Yes,
We wanna
sir.
say,
Appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
It ain't too many people that we throw names out there that we want to come bless this couch with us. So thank you.
Oh, man.
We
Thank y'all, man.
appreciate you. To all our folks out there, man, thank you. We rolling right now, baby. Can't you see we rolling
Come
right
on,
now?
man.
Cass, take us home, baby.
Best podcast out. You already know what it is. This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the Wave Sports and Entertainment original presented by FanDuel. Subscribe to YouTube podcast channels, like, rate, review, do all that good stuff. For Rudy Gay, Melo, Al, I'm Kaz. We catch y'all next time, people. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Peace.